Praised be Jesus and Mary.
Now and forever.
And because we are still in the month of October, the month of the Holy Rosary, and all of you, I'm sure, are very fervently praying your Holy Rosary every day, I'd like to briefly reflect on the power of the Hail Mary, which we say so many times in the Holy Rosary, and the power of devotion to Our Lady, to whom the Hail Mary is, of course, addressed. I'll tell you a short story about somebody who experienced the power of this prayer. An unknown person, Johannes Jorgensen. He was a Danish writer and actually was 5 times nominated for the Nobel Prize, but relatively unknown. He was born in 1866 in Denmark, which was a Lutheran country at that time, and he was raised Lutheran, and a pretty devout Lutheran. Every night before going to bed, the family would read a little bit from the Bible, pray the Our Father, and then the kids would go off to bed. But God, who saw the sincerity of their hearts, the sincerity of little Johannes' heart, wanted to let him know that he also had a mother in heaven. A father, yes, to be sure, but also a mother. And because his parents on earth were not teaching him about this, God intervened in a special way to reveal it to him. So little Johannes, in this majority Lutheran country, by some providential set of circumstances, found a Catholic book, and a book that had the Hail Mary in Danish in it. And he read this prayer and fell in love with it. And by some force that he says he couldn't explain, when he was just outdoors one day in the evening, his family wasn't there, he was just looking up at the grandeur of creation, and just by some unknown force, he was driven to kneel down and pray that Hail Mary that he had read and memorized. And he was surprised, like, where did that come from, But he prayed it, and after that one time that he prayed it, he couldn't stop praying. And very frequently, after the evening prayers, they would read the Bible, pray the Our Father. When he was alone in his bed, nobody saw him, he would kneel and pray with all his heart the Hail Mary. Our Lady was powerfully drawing him to herself. God put this grace into his heart, gave him this special grace. Well, long story short, now we're going to fast forward through many years in his life when he fell away. So he, in that period of many crazy ideas, he fell for many of those crazy ideas: evolutionism, liberalism, socialism, atheism. By the time he was 30, he was sick of it all, and in 1896, he became Catholic again, really summarizing a long story. And he knew when he came to the fullness of truth, when he came to the Catholic Church in 1896, he realized that it was because of that devotion to Our Lady, because of that love for the Hail Mary that as a child God put in his heart, and that he had really never lost. It's through Our Lady that he found his way back to God and to his church, that he found God, his church, and even himself, because then that conversion brought out the best in him. He became a prolific writer, put his talents to good use. He wasn't using them for stupid and useless things, those erroneous ideologies. He put them to good use for the truth, and found the best of himself, we can say. That's what Our Lady does, and for that reason, the devil, again, always tempts us to give up devotion to Our Lady because he knows how powerful it is, and he puts that crazy thought in our mind that Our Lady's an obstacle to God because he knows the exact opposite is true. He knows that through Our Lady we find God, we find his church. In Our Lady we are most closely united to God and to his church. The devil knows this devotion is powerful, so he attacks it. He wants us to doubt this devotion, to think it's an obstacle, because he knows the exact opposite is true. So, the point, the takeaway, let's love Our Lady. Let's express this love to her through the Hail Mary, because if we love Our Lady, we will love what she loves. The more we love Our Lady, the more we will love what she loves. The more we will love God, the more we will love his church, the more we will love our neighbor, and the more we will even love ourselves in the proper way. Praised be Jesus and Mary.
Amen.